just gonna play this just for just for leapfrogging into my next point. So this is Chad Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharpe, and them talking about Shannon Sharpe signing Chad Ocho Cinco's ex to a podcast deal. Check it out.
SSM Shay Media. We add an addition under our umbrella. We're going to produce and distribute Humble Baddies. And a lot of speculation is going on. Did Unc tell Ocho about this situation? I didn't know I was supposed to tell. We're running a business here. And no, I did not tell Ocho. I didn't feel I needed to tell Ocho. We're running a business. And when you run a business, you do what's in the best interest of the business. Ocho?
Not really. In the best interest of the business, we're a partnership. You and I, we started Nightcap. If we are partners, anything that has to do with something that was a part of my life, which is including her, and she leaves my life, that means she's no longer a part of what I have going on. That's including Nightcap. So just because you and I, from a relationship, from a football relationship to a business relationship, if she decides to leave me in my life, that means she's gone. So you my dog. So that means
I did say that. Well, I remember saying that, Ocho. I remember you and I had this conversation.
You said that. So you're not even standing on business about what you said and how you live based on your morals and the way you operate.
Right. I lied a little bit. Ocho, this business, I'm trying to make money. Don't you want to make money?
Yeah, I want to make money. But listen, all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. That's something that you didn't have to do. As a matter of fact, if you were going to do something like that, you know how I felt about the situation already. She left. She left. So if she decides to leave me, to sign her and not even running by me and let me know something, give me a heads up, give me some type of warning, let me know, hey, listen, I'm thinking about
Ocho, I signed Rail and her girls to a contract. I'm letting you know.
Hey, here you go with the bullshit.
Ocho, hold on.
So, anyways, long story short, they played around with it or whatever. She wound up jumping back into the screen a little further on. She's there.
The Ocho Millions.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go subscribe to Humble Baddies podcast. Thank you, Shay Media, Chad.
So it was all tongue in cheek. Obviously, I think that he did actually sign him to a podcast deal, but Ocho actually knew about it, and I guess that they still cool at the end of the day. But the reason that I played that, it was, pretty funny to me when you actually watch it in context. But the reason that I played that is because I wanted to leapfrog into the next question. And the question is, should you continue to do business with your ex? And should you also allow, and should you also allow for your ex to do business with your friends after, obviously when she becomes your ex? When he or she becomes your ex. Anybody can jump in. Matter of fact, Molly, go ahead. Give it to me.
Oh, no, I would say if they can be mature enough to handle it, I don't see the problem, especially if it's mutually beneficial. I mean, if they can handle it, not everybody cares about their ex. So, and some people can separate the money from the emotions. If they can handle it like adults, I don't see the issue.
Are women or men more easily able to separate the emotion from the business?
Women are, not men.
You think so, Quentin? Are able to separate the emotion from the business? Hell no, Quentin.
I think in this instance, probably
because men be thinking with their wrong head, and they be like, they be seeing this young pretty thing still coming back and forth. Like men always try to.
What about on the flip side though? What about observing your ex being able to do business with your homeboy?
Like I'm seeing that's why I said men is the problem. I don't think women would care.
What the fuck?
I think they probably be more. I've seen it happen before, so I'm probably going to have some anecdotal shit that I shouldn't do. But
no, I mean every situation is different, obviously. But in the total context, all right. So let me ask y'all a question: the ex,
because niggas like don't really deal well with their feelings. Like a woman got like a finite time, and then she's over it. Niggas don't. Niggas will fucking be sad forever.
Well, and are we
Niggas
assuming
be-
that this is this like a substantial ex? Because to Molly's point,
Yeah.
a lot of people once they have an ex,
No, it's a
like
substantial
you've
X.
grown, you know what I'm saying? But
It's a
okay,
substantial X.
so this is like they were
Somebody that
together,
was
you
meaningful
broke
to
my
you.
heart, you left
Yeah.
me, you trampled over me, and now and
Or y'all could have just loved each other, but it for whatever reason it just didn't work out. But y'all not necessarily bitter towards each other, but y'all still love each other. But either way, you still have some type of feeling, whether it's negative or the positive. You still have a feeling for him. So yes, it's a significant X.
and well, one, I definitely think no matter what, the friend should talk to the friend and like let that friend know. Like I'm a hire in this situation, I'm a hire your ex, whatever. But
Is it
if
ever okay?
I think to Molly's point, I really think that the context matters here because if it's a clean cut, years have passed, or if everybody's mature, then I don't think that it's a deal breaker. Like you better not hire her or you better not work with her.
You're answering the first question, not the second question.
What's the second question, Quentin?
He said, "Who is it harder for, men or women?" Is the question.
I think even that.
You're on mute.
Oh, okay. Like I can't hear.
No, he was. I don't think that it's one-sided. I don't think like it's harder for men or women. I think that it depends on what the circumstance is. I don't think men just can't handle it more than women. I don't think that. I wanted to because it sounded good for us, but in reality, I don't think that men are incapable of being in that situation more than women. So I think it would just depend. And I think it also depends on, is the friend doing business with the ex and it's not in, like, if I'm the person and it's my friend doing business with my ex and they're doing their business over there, or am I and my friend in business and now my friend is bringing the ex into our whole business situation? You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter to me.
I think that could matter for some people
No,
because
okay,
if you're doing business with the ex, you have to deal with that. So if your feelings are still involved, can't do it. But go ahead.
No, I was saying that it could be misinterpreted. It matters to me. I was saying it doesn't matter what the circumstance is. I'm selfish. So
you would not want your friend to do business with any of your exes, whether you're involved in the business or not.
That's correct. No, any of my exes or my ex, because it's a difference.
Okay, what's the difference?
No, I don't give a fuck about somebody that I just used to talk to. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want to with her. You can have her if you want her. But
so
from the person of significance, that was a caveat that you asked me about, right?
Okay, so this is like my ex-wife now.
Correct.
Okay.
Why would you even contact my ex-wife, dog?
Okay. I know you want it in general.
Why would you contact my ex-wife, man?
So what if this is a friend, like all of you all know each other? So it's
what?
not.
You gotta pick it. Listen, I'm like that movie. What was it called? The Breakup, where they force them to pick sides. They force their friends to pick sides. You got to pick a fucking side, bro. You got to pick a side.
I guess you're proving Quentin's point then, Anton. Maybe it is harder for men, because I don't think that we would trip up as much. Like, because if a friend of
See, look at you. You can't even get it out. You can't even get it out.
Flag on the play. Come on now. Flag on the play.
Like, dog, what is you reaching out for talking about, hey, I got a position for you?
Am I over are you over your ex?
This shit ain't working for nobody.
Are you ever over your ex?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, I don't
you
see
are.
Nobody going for that shit ever. Men or women. I don't see with your best friend.
You proving Quentin's point too, Slimmy.
No, I ain't proving Quentin's point. I'm talking about I don't see men or women going for that shit. I don't see it.
Yeah, but Molly and I can see it. You and Anton are like,
y'all lying.
Absolutely not.
Y'all lying. I don't believe y'all. I'm being real. I don't.
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. Here's another way to look at it. Let's say, for example, you get in a new relationship. Let's say you break up and you get in a new relationship. Should the person that you in a relationship with now allow for you to still do business with your ex?
Are you already doing business with your ex?
Yeah. Yes or no. It don't make no difference. And you can answer either way.
If I'm already doing business, we're going to get together and now it's like, stop the business, like for no reason other than that's your ex. Nah, I think that's an emotional move.
Emotional?
Yeah. If you're already in business with your ex,
where's the emotion? Like the emotion is you still doing business with your ex. That's the emotion.
Well,
like,
no, the emotion
with them for.
Well, I'm still doing business because I'm in business with him. So now you're in the picture. You want me to just stop being in business purely because what you don't feel comfortable with it, or it's just the notion that this is an ex? Like,
so
why do you want me to stop doing business?
You expect for me to believe that neither one of y'all have a conversation in passing, like, remember when we used to do? Like, you expect for me to think that y'all ain't never gonna have no conversation and y'all gonna keep it 100% professional 100% of the time, that he not gonna say, you looking good today. You know what? You remind me of when we first. You expect for me
and
for the
entirety
of the conversation that y'all doing business, that ain't neither one of y'all gonna ever in passing say some inappropriate shit or do some tongue in cheek shit or anything like that. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no.
That is totally possible.
Oh, okay.
I think a man would probably be more inclined to say something, but a lot of the times, like when women move on, we kind of just move on. We won't even. I feel like as women, we go through phases sometimes. So like we could be in love with somebody, and then at a certain point, it's just like you could be repulsed by him.
I think when women move on, it's backwards. It's like women do all the emotional weird stuff first, and then they're like, "Fuck you, nigga." The men is like, "Fuck you, nigga," and then like a couple of years later, they're like, "Oh shit," and they get like it's like reverse.
I think so too.
Or you're just over it. Like you're purely over it. You can totally like there's no like I saw him and then all these things came back. It's like, nah, you treat him like a person.
But men, they're arrogant. They always think once they.
What do you mean you treat him like a person? You can't unsee what you saw. What you mean treat him like a person? What does that even mean?
It means that you're not walking around like carrying the memories of your exes in your head, so that if you see one, you're like, oh my God, I'm falling for you again. That's why I said, are you over the person? Because that matters. Now, if you are still wishing for a chance, that's something totally different. But if you've moved on, you got your own life, they had like, you're not moving like that. Well, women are not moving like that. Y'all might.
You always mine.
Y'all always mine.
No, you're always mine. What do you mean?
Oh, you said you're always mine. So then that means that you would be the one who is talking tongue in cheek, walking past your ex like, girl, you remember when I did that to you and the thing? That would be you.
The dudes.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, so wait a minute. Y'all saying that all right, whatever. I just think that y'all so unrealistic. Y'all amazing to me.
Well, some women can really like. You have some women that could be with a man, but say he doesn't count. That sexual experience didn't count for XYZ. So we'll just like disappear men sometimes. It doesn't even. I think men have more of a pride thing attached to it because I do. I'll hear some women who, oh, he don't count. So
And this is where I don't believe women. This is
in what
exactly where
way?
I don't believe women, and it's because there are soul ties, and soul ties reside stronger with women than they do with men.
100%.
Way
How do you
stronger.
know that? As a man, how do you know that for a woman? I'm just curious.
Because I talk to women about how they feel about how they feel about when they deal with people. What's so funny?
Give me an
Here
example
goes
of
Pop.
like what do you mean you talk to them? So they say what?
They say sometimes they have these strong emotions and these strong feelings when they think about when they were with this dude. And I don't feel that as a man. I don't feel some of that stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like I'm drawn to somebody. I can feel being drawn, but I don't feel completely emotional over thinking about somebody. I don't feel like that.
And I think that context in that matters because like I said, if you're over a guy, that's different than if you're not. If you think he was the one that got away, or if you're single but he's not anymore, or like there's a lot of different variables that could be at play that will make a woman feel a certain kind of way about a man from her past. So if any of those scenarios are at play, I agree with you. I wouldn't call that a soul tie. I would just say that she's still emotionally connected or still wants to be with him. But if she genuinely is over him, I don't believe, huh?
Well, I'm just going based off of what Molly had just said. Like she said that women can just evaporate a dude out their thoughts. I just don't think that I don't think they can. It's just me personally. I just don't think I don't
See,
think they
I'm the
can.
type of person that think that, like, I would never suggest that a guy, one of the reasons why I wouldn't suggest that a guy get emotionally attached and then get married to a single mother is because realistically, the baby daddy still always got access to her. He has unprecedented access that no other man should ever have. Like if you dealing with an ex, for example, and it's not like on some you don't have a child with him, for example, then in a normal circumstance, you wouldn't still just be kiki and haw-hawing with him on the phone or interacting with him. You know what I'm saying? But you have to maintain a relationship and be friendly because if in most instances, if your man walked by and seen you and was like, "Hey, who you on the phone with?" And you like, "Oh, Peter." Like, what the fuck? What you mean? What y'all got some business together? No, we just cool. We just kicking it. Now that shit wouldn't fly. But in a situation where you're dealing with an ex, y'all got to talk about the kids. Y'all got to probably work together on schedules. Y'all got to be together and show up to parent teacher conference, probably maybe, whatever the fuck y'all put together. But the point is that for pretty much the rest of his life, he has unprecedented access to her. And that's wild to me.
No,
What
he
you
doesn't.
what do you mean?
I know
Yes,
too
he
many.
does.
No, no. I disagree.
You disagree what?
I disagree with that. That for he has unprecedented access for a lifetime purely because they had kids together.
How doesn't he? They got to interact through the kids.
Well, you can
And
interact.
when I say unprecedented, for example, he has access that no other ex would normally have access. That's unprecedented
What's the access he has?
to be able to be in contact with you in the first place.
He's not the only person who could be in contact. I
Why
don't
would
get.
you would never go and talk to the ex person just for the sake of being an ex? You have to talk to him because y'all have kids together.
Technically, yes, and depending on the age of the kids and the scenario, maybe. I know a lot of people who even with organizing stuff with their kids, some of them go through their current like
Now,
person
see,
or spouse
that's not
for
conducive for
that.
the kids.
And
In order for the kids to have the best situation possible, me and you, we need to have a great relationship.
Well, that I get you, and in an ideal world, that may be the case. And there are people who can genuinely have that type of a co-parenting situation, but there's so many different circumstances where that's not the case. Like one of my friends, like her dealing with the father of her kids, a lot of that went through through his mom.
That's not ideal for the kids, baby girl. Listen, come here. And wear that thing that I like you to wear, but bring the kids. Bring the kids. Listen, I don't think that there's a guy on the face of the earth. He may not want to. I don't think that there's very many men that don't think that they can't fuck the chick that's their baby mama or their ex chick. I don't think that there's a guy. Very few guys don't believe that they don't have access to eventually, if they wanted to be able to bust down their ex chick. And often at times she call him when she feeling some type of way.
I would agree with you in part. I think that is that can be the circumstance for men with their exes, regardless of if they had a kid together, if she is still emotionally attached to him. That to me, the kid
emotionally attached to me. You raising somebody that look like me.
Anton, people don't have that
like me. When you
Anton, people don't have that level of connectivity like that.
And he got my DNA. That means that my son's penis is gonna be big.
Oh my God.
Right? So everything about him, it's a carbon copy. Come and see his daddy. Daddy know what's best. You don't know what to deal with him. He got my same emotional state. He got my same demeanor. He walk like me. He talk like me. All of that shit. Every time you see him, he reminds you of what you missing.
I know some women who that reason right there is the reason that they take stuff out on their kids because they can't stand their baby's father, and their kid reminds them of. I'm just saying, like
it's true. They'll be mean to the kid.
They will.
When your new husband look at my son, and he like, damn, look how great that kid is. That's me, nigga. That's me. And he gonna beat you up when he get older. No, but for real though, honestly, I don't think that they could do business together at all. I just don't. I don't think so at all.
Quentin, would you be okay if one of your friends did business with one of your exes?
No.
Quentin don't give a fuck about them.
But he does care because he said no.
I think, like, if they're already in business, like, I get it. But like, if it was after the fact, I'd be like, Chad, like, what you doing, my nigga? That's the weirdest shit. It's like when you break up with me, nigga, you break up with all my family, all my friends. You can't come back. Type thing. But like, if they're already in business, just whatever.
I don't know why women be gaslighting. I think that women they just lie to us. I don't even think that women think that they lying when they lying to us, and they be like, "No, we can look at it objectively.
We can."
I'm over it, and I would never even think about it. Get the fuck out of here.
If she's found a penis that she likes better than the ex penis, I don't think she.
It don't matter. It don't even matter because it's two different experiences. It's two different experiences. You may need slow stroking.
What?
You know what I'm saying? That nigga may be. Who knows? Listen, I don't give a fuck. Like, what you think that women don't ride two different ones? What are you thinking?
These women are moving on. They move on and they move on fast. I don't know. Nowadays.
No. You ain't never gonna be over me. There's no way you can be over me. You ain't never over me. ever. Ever.
Yeah.
The way think about it, because see, it ain't even just about the D. I did things to you that nobody will like. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be back when this conversation's over.
No, come on back. I did things to you that you didn't even know humans were capable of. I made you into a pretzel.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like I pretzeled you. That's our thing. When every time you go to the amusement park, now you thinking about me. Salt, no salt? Who knows? I don't know. Every time that you get a present, now we got an inside joke.
So you
Look,
would be the one
we
to
gonna
say
take the
something.
kids as two families because we want to be there with the kids. Now we go to the amusement park. Every time we go to the vendor to go and get a pretzel, we got an inside joke. You want a pretzel? You know what I'm saying? Like he'll never be able to. We got a thing you don't know. And he looking at us every time he see it. What's that supposed to mean? Y'all got pretzels? What? Y'all have pretzel business? That nigga don't know. Nah, you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Would you be the one to make the little slick comment about the pretzel?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the pretzels? Shit was crazy.
You're the dangerous ex. That's why.
Hey, pretzel. Yeah, I will. Like, damn. Like,
Gonna have that girl go home and lose her whole relationship.
Facts. I fucked that shit up bad too.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Facts. Fuck that whole relationship up on purpose. Nigga, what? Dog, nigga, you don't even know nothing, dog. Nigga, what? Like, I do that shit every day, working on her. Soon as she having a rough day, girl, hey, you know that pie you like? I just made some. Let's talk about it, man, because I know that you ain't got. I'm gonna hit you with it. I'm gonna hit you with the whole thing. Hey, what happened? Fuck. You know what? Don't even say nothing. Just come straight here. Just fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Take the rest of the day off. Just come straight here. I got you. Nah, I already got a towel ready for you. And you just take a shower, take a day off, take a nap. Don't even trip about it. She gonna wake up. You good?
But what if you had another girl? You would still do that?
That's a different conversation. That's different. That's different.
Face. Oh,
That's different. Priceless. That's different.
Oh, that was priceless.
You
always gotta fuck up the play. You always want to fuck up the play.